So I get asked this question all the time by my clients. Why should we implement a loyalty program right out of the gate? Let's wait. Let's get open. Let's get our business going first. And my answer back to them always is no. Let's get it started right out of the gate. So I help a lot of my clients write their loyalty programs. And years ago, when we had Proactive, we used the old recipe card filing system because we didn't have AI like we had today. We didn't have an integrated POS system. So each location, up to 500 locations that we had, each employee had a recipe card file, and they wrote down the name and the phone number and the email of the customer. And back then we didn't do text messaging, but we called. And so we wrote down what they bought, and then we filed it for a week later. And guess what we did a week later? We called him. Hi, Mary. How are you? This is Linda. Just calling to see how the program's going. Do you have any questions? Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be following up because remember, you need to come back every 8 weeks to pick up your new kit. Thanks. We sent out personalized thank you notes, and then we moved them to what? To when a week before it was time for them to come back. And that was our loyalty program. And guess what? During, the big recession in 2008, when everybody was closing in shopping centers, we weren't. And as a matter of fact, we were busy. And some of the mall developers would come to me and say, Linda, how come you're not complaining to us and asking us, for discounted rent and where are all the people? And I said, because I don't need you. I drive my own traffic. And we drove our own traffic. The lifetime value, the LTV of our customer was 12 years. And why do you think that is? The personalized service. We're talking about all of that now, and it goes right into rewarding your customers for being a valued part of your business. So when I help my clients to launch into retail or existing retailers, the first thing I look at, or one of the first things I look at, is what kind of loyalty program do you have? We train the employees how to talk to the customers about it, because regardless of where you are at, whether you're wealthy, not wealthy, it doesn't matter. We all like to be valued, right? So when I go into, for example, Nordstrom, and they say, oh my gosh, you have a Nordstrom note, $20. Would you like to use it today? I'm like, yes. Of course I want to use it today. What do I want to do? Hold on to it? It's $20 less. Now, did I have to spend $20 to get it? I did, but it's still a reward. And what that will do is build the loyalty of the customers to you. So scripting, which we'll talk about in another video about how to scripture people properly in the beginning to be able to ask for that email, ask for that phone number, and really show the value in it. So I encourage all of you, if you do not have a loyalty program, implement one. Integrate it with your POS system. Now it's so easy with all these POS systems to integrate a loyalty program. Send out reminders to your customers to come back in and drive that consumer base and that retail customer back to your business. I also encourage you, if you don't know what it already is yet, know what the lifetime value of your customer is. Because if you don't, you can't really expect your consumers to keep coming back to your store or know what their value is long term. So implement a loyalty program. I can't tell you how valuable that will be. Have a great day. Next, we'll be talking about scripting.